This is how much of a bitch I was. And, you know, guys, don't feel bad if you're there now and you're totally a pushover and you're doing all the stuff to get girls to like you because you think you have to do it to get some poon poon. I understand. I was there. I'm not judging. Hello, what's going on, beautiful soul? How do I know you're beautiful? Because you exist. And you're watching my channel, so that doesn't hurt. I want to talk about the day I almost went MGTOW. So, true story, I guess I was around 19 years old. I was 19 years old, and I had a really brutal childhood. That's going to be in another video. But basically, I had zero self-love, zero skills. I had no father figure. My mom treated me like poop. And when my mom died, she left me a lot of money. She squirreled away all her money. So I got lots and lots of abuse, and I just didn't have a relationship with my mother. I didn't have a relationship with my dad. He left when I was a kid. But I inherited all this money, so I was balling. When I was like 19, I was balling. Seriously balling. And what happened was I started going to the gym, and I met this girl called Jennifer. And Jennifer, she was hot. She was blonde. She was hot. She used to be a stripper. Didn't know that till later. And she was flirting with me. Like, she wasn't super flirty, but she was flirty enough where I was like, maybe. And we hung out, and we kind of became friends. I lent her some money for her business. I think that was like maybe $5,000 or something. And then at some point, she just dropped a hint. This is how much of a bitch I was. And, you know, guys, don't feel bad if you're there now and you're totally a pushover and you're doing all the stuff to get girls to like you because you think you have to do it to get some poon poon. I understand. I was there. I'm not judging. But listen to my brutal story. So she dropped some hints, right? She dropped some hints that she wanted a Mazda Miata. And me, little bitch that I was, I offered. She didn't even ask me directly. I offered. I'm like, oh, you need a car? Yeah, I can lend you the money. Was it $35K? Big deal. No big deal. So I lent her the money for the car. And I noticed that after I got her the car, she still didn't have sex with me. Interesting. And then she started not hanging out with me as much or picking up the phone much. And then later, I think months later, I spoke to her, and turns out she sold the car to pay off debts that she owed to other people. So that was nice. And I was pissed. When I found that shit out, when I realized I'd been played like a fool, first it was shock. I was shocked because I actually thought she liked me. Then I was disappointed. Then I was angry. And I think I went back to disappointment. It didn't go into linear. I think I went around in a little circle. But there was a point where I was really pissed. And I really had these thoughts of like, wow, I'm a really nice guy. And she did this to me. And I really felt like it was personal. You know what I mean? Like, I'd been fucked over. I'd been messed with. I'd been attacked. Why do I deserve that? Like me. And then I sat with it. And I felt all this anger. And I could feel like a point, literally, where it's like I could have made the decision to just be like, I'm done with women. I don't care. Fuck all women. Like, it's horrible. And I was really like angry at women. But then I kind of just sat through it. And of course, eventually I realized that it can't be her that's the problem, because this isn't happening to other guys. Other guys have normal, happy relationships with women. I never had, and this happened to me, and it must be something about me that attracted this experience. There must be something going on with me that I need to figure out or become aware of or fix, something where then this wouldn't happen to me again. And that, my friends, was the very, very early first phase beginning of my awakening to dating, relationships, seduction, all that kind of stuff. And, I made a decision that I would improve myself. And, after many, many years of being a dating coach and running Infinite Men and blah, 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 all the things I've been doing, it's not an issue anymore. And that would never, ever, ever happen to me. Ever. Because I simply wouldn't attract a woman like that into my life at all. And I don't have to use money to attract the ladies. But I just want to say this. This type of thing happens to lots of guys. It really does. It happens. But the question is, what are you going to do with it? That's really what it comes down to. Some men will get angry at women, decide they're the problem, and make the decision that the solution is to avoid women forever. I get it. Believe me, after some of the pain I've seen guys go through and some that I've had myself, I absolutely understand that. But there's other guys who will not make that decision, and they'll decide to do the work on themselves and be a lot more conscious in their evolution and in who they deal with and everything. They'll just decide to change who they are and become the men they need to become to attract the women that they want to be with, not the ones that are, that they don't want to be with. So, and that's always what it comes down to. It's like, who are you? Where are you at in your personal development? Who are you attracting into your life? So I would just say, if you've had some bad experiences, you're not the only one. Take a break by all means. If you feel like you need a break, take 6 months, take a year, take longer. But don't quit, because quitting on women in a way, it's kind of like quitting on life, Because women create life. They're such an important part of, we're all here because of women, right? They're amazing. So you don't quit on them. It feels like kind of quitting on yourself. I think if you ever come to anything in life where it's a real roadblock to your personal development and you're just like, nope, I'm not going to deal with this, and you quit, you're really quitting on yourself. And I think it's no different with women. So please don't do that. Please don't. Really. If you need some help with this, Infinite Man, my company, we do work with men in terms of self-love, limiting beliefs, dating, all that kind of stuff. And we actually, I did a seminar called the 3 Shifts training. It's pretty good. And we go through the mindset shifts you need to do to attract amazing women into your life. So if you're one of those guys who's like, I could really use some more ladies in my life, I'll put the link to that below. Do go through it. It's free. And it's me hanging out with my man Ryan, teaching you some stuff. It's pretty cool. So I think that was the whole video, really. Love yourself. Love the ladies. It's all good. Don't quit. Don't quit. There's another video where I go into my personal healing story and how I overcame my anger at women. That's a real deep one, and it might make you cry. But if you're interested in that, I'll stick the link up for that too. And please like and share this video. I'd appreciate it, because it might help some more people. You know what I'm saying? Maybe there's someone out there you want to help. Send them the video. They'll thank you later. Even if you don't, I'll still love you. Thanks for being here. See you later.